So let's start with a foundational understanding of what Copilot for Microsoft 365 is. At a high level, it's an AI-powered digital assistant that helps you with tasks like writing emails, creating documents, organizing meetings, and in general, just making your work easier and more efficient. Does this by combining large language models with your data in Microsoft 365 via the graph, bringing that in the flow of work in the Microsoft 365 apps like Word, Teams, and Outlook, and then combining, if you choose, with current relevant information from the internet. We have one of the largest demo environments where we can show everything that Microsoft has to offer. And now that includes LawToolBox, which we've implemented in that environment to be able to show customers how it works and what it can do.
LawToolBox became the first legal app to be approved for Copilot, and see this as a very transformational time in the market.
First, I'm going to ask Copilot without LawToolBox to find my deadlines coming up on the calendar. We see a variety of items that are both personal and work-related. I'm going to ask the same question. You'll see it's able to find the deadlines coming up. You now have a deadline card. If I'm a staff person, I can calculate my deadlines based on the rules of procedure, or an attorney who can see the history of the deadline who's been working on it. You can also jump right into the dashboard and see what's going on in the case right inside of Copilot. This allows you to set it as a task or mark a deadline as urgent. You can even see all the information for the container and see who's on the case, where it's located, and all the matter info you need. I can get a particular deadline and start working on it. This pulls up an individual deadline card and gives me a quick overview of what's going on with this matter and deadline. Clicking the Prompts button for LawToolBox will bring up our LawToolBox library of prompts. This prompt library contains all of LawToolBox's out-of-the-box prompts, including your law firm's or company's prompts that you've created, marked with either not an asterisk or an asterisk to show that it's part of LawToolBox.
Copilot is inside the Microsoft 365 boundary, so it uses the security and compliance mechanisms in M365, and your data is not used to train any of the foundational models.
What are the systems of records in terms of where clients and matters originate? They might originate through the document management and the accounting platform at the same time, or for our government and corporate clients, they may have a database, they may be using Intap. We utilize Azure Logic Apps and a webhook, creating that matter platform in Microsoft using the system of records. For those of you who have not yet dipped your toe in the AI space, we suggest that you get started with your IT department. There's a community that comes with this where you've got peers that are learning alongside you, not just in your organization, but outside of your organization, working together on prompts and how to leverage automated workflow to assign tasks and to-dos.